So this is kind of, it may seem like TF2 with all the new updates is like moving really fast, but it was just like a year ago that TF2 went free to play, and so now I think is the best time to sort of reevaluate the free to play model or scale or the decision to go free to play in terms of TF2. And so looking back now at a year of brand new players that were free, do you think that it's good that TF2 went free to play?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
and why?
The TF2 before, there was two ways to get it, right? There was buy TF2 only and get it with the orange box, and that's how I got it, was with the orange box. But it was like $20 or something like that, and some people, I don't know if they felt that was like a good deal because they weren't really sure what they were getting into. This new free-to-play model is, I think, going to be really popular in the future because it allows players to jump into a game with pretty much no risk. All you have to do is create an account, download the game, and try it out. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to play it anymore. There's no risk involved when you play these free-to-play games. Whereas if you play something like Call of Duty, right, you have to fork down, like $60 just to try the game. You haven't even tried the game yet. You have to pay $60, and you don't know if it's going to be good. I already stopped playing Modern Warfare 3 because I just don't like that game. So this free-to-play model is really working, and the fact that they have the Manco store, they must be making a crap load of money.
Yeah.
The whole idea of microtransactions, I think, one of the most powerful ideas of microtransactions is that you kind of lose track of how much money you spend because these deals look so cheap individually. Until you sum them up, you don't realize how much money you've actually spent. I've spent $24 so far on Man vs. Machine alone. That's within the past week. I bought the tickets and the vouchers, the surplus vouchers. So I spent $24 on TF2 in the past week. That's amazing, how Valve can do that kind of stuff where on the surface these microtransactions individually don't look like a lot. But when you sum them up, there's actually quite a bit of money. And, as a consumer, you don't really think about that. You don't think about giving all this money up at once. It's just these small little bits here and there. So you think it's okay. But Valve is definitely doing really, really well with this microtransaction free-to-play model. And I think they're going to make it for other games. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they did it with Sourceful Maker. I mean, it's not... They don't get any money.
Yeah, they don't know money, but they offer
sure
it for free.
Yeah, and I'm sure that they'll reap benefits from that. So
yeah.
Okay, cool. So we got a couple more questions. Now that we've had all the Meet the Classes updates, and especially this summer, we've had so many updates and game-changing ones.
Mm-hmm.
Since you played this game for a lot longer than me and a lot of other people, from what you've experienced, what has been the best update so far, in your opinion?
It would probably have to be the Sniper versus Spy update. That was a really long time ago. It might have been one of my first TF2 updates that I've experienced. I'm not exactly sure, but one, I was really surprised that they update the game. This is something very rare for a PC game, that they actually update it with brand new content and brand new even game mechanics sometimes.
Yeah.
But that Sniper versus Spy update introduced probably two of the most popular weapons, Huntsman and Dead Ringer. It introduced two of those, and they did it in their classical way of, day 1, day 2, day 3 teasers, and then on the last day, I think it was actually like day 6 or day 5 or something like that, they finally released it, and it was really exciting because, one, you can pin people against the wall with the Huntsman. That's one of the reasons why it's my favorite weapon, because there was no mechanic in the game to do that. So, you could pin someone against the wall and you can see their body just hang on the wall.
Yeah.
But then there was a Dead Ringer, and even to this day, the concept of a Dead Ringer still confuses people. It's still super powerful.
Yeah.
I know before it was just no one knew what it was, and everyone was getting just tricked by it. But now, some people have learned, but it's still, people are getting tricked by it a little bit. So, very powerful weapons in that update. and that was probably one of my favorites.
Well, yeah, it's just hard to imagine the game without those. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's really hard to imagine without dead ringers. Like, oh, so we don't have to worry about a spy.
so when
once
the
we
spy
kill him?
dies, he's actually dead.
He's actually dead. Imagine if that was like that today. I mean, oh man, some of these guys they wouldn't be able to play spy because that's all they play is dead ringer
Yeah.
spy. But yeah, I really like that one.
Cool. And so the last question is, and this is for people who are interested in making videos. Another YouTube question that I know a lot of people get in terms of the bigger guys. But
Right.
I just figured, we'd throw it to you and see what you have to say. So, what advice would you give for people interested in making YouTube videos, whether or not it's TF2 or any other game, Minecraft or whatever games are coming out? But like, what advice, since you've been doing this for a long time and you've built, I think, a pretty good brand. Like, what advice would you give to guys who either are interested and haven't quite started yet, or people who are making them videos but are just starting out and with the under 100 subscriber count? Like, what would you tell them?
Okay, so YouTube is very strange coming from a creator's perspective, and it seems like there are two main reasons why people like YouTube, like creating for YouTube. One is the popularity. As a viewer, people usually start off as viewers, and they see how popular these big channels are, and they say, I want that. I want to be that popular. And if you're going for that, if that's your motivation, you might be disappointed, because when you start off with 0 subs, 0 views, and that's how everyone starts off. I started off with that, but if you think like that, you're gonna get discouraged and you're gonna quit when you find out people are not watching your videos and such, and so you might stop, and that's kind of a shame, because some people have a lot of really good content, a lot to contribute to these communities. But they get discouraged because they can't get the views that they want, they're expecting. Personally, for me, I make YouTube videos because I enjoy sharing what I know, and I enjoy learning from the community. You notice that in a lot of my videos, I ask for your guys' comments and opinions on things. And I do that for a reason. It's because I know I'm not the best. I'm not the best at this game. I'm not the most entertaining person to listen to or anything. But I want to be involved with the community. I want to be involved with people who play this game, because this is something that we all share in common, is this one game, right? This TF2. And so, and everyone has their own opinions about certain things, and maybe even their own little tricks on how to use certain weapons or classes or whatever that they hold to themselves, but they really want to share. I think it's just kind of natural to share something if you find out some little cool gimmick, and I want to encourage that kind of stuff. So if you want to make YouTube videos, you should make it because you want to make the videos. You want to share ideas, and you don't want it for just being popular. Because if you're just going in to be the really popular guy on YouTube, you're probably going to be very disappointed, because you're going to set so many high expectations and not meet them immediately. These guys on YouTube who are big, they've probably been doing this for a really long time, or they're just really lucky to, the right video at the right time with the right viewers got huge amounts of people to watch, and they just blew it from there. So it's kind of lucky, I guess, in a sense, that some of these guys are big. But then again, some guys actually work really hard and get the recognition that they deserve.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I do it. I do it for fun, and I don't look at view count. I don't look at sub count. All I'm interested in are the comments that people leave, that kind of start discussions about the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I guess who do you like to watch? Whether it's not TF2 related at all, but who do you like to just enjoy? What are some channels that you like that you would recommend other people to watch?
Let's see. Probably Sean V. Martin's channel. I still watch the 5 things. It's kind of a weekly thing that I watch. I don't think he does too much Minecraft anymore, but he does the weekly 5 things
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting to see what he found on the internet, because I don't have time to actually go around and look at all these videos, but he does. And he puts the top 5 things together, and it's like, wow, these are really good finds. So that's really nice. But I also watch a lot of fighting game stuff, surprisingly. I don't watch a whole lot of TF2, only pretty much fighting game stuff or source filmmaker stuff that I'm not interested, that's not TF2 commentaries, basically.
Yeah, but I think those videos help you out too. Like, for example, Maximilian's videos are really good.
Oh yeah, Max's ones are just so amazing. Miles 9 something.
I think it's 923 or something.
923, yeah,
like,
Miles 923 or something like that. Maximilian, he has a great channel for fighting game videos, because he not only explains fighting game stuff in a beginner-friendly type of way, but he has these little skits that involve characters from the game. Like, people dress up, I guess you can call it cosplay.
Yeah.
People dress up and they act out these little skits, and it's like, wow, that's really good. They're well written. They may not be the most like special effects intensive stuff you've seen. You know, this is not like Lord of the Rings or Avatar or whatever. You know, it's just very simple special effects, but they're really funny. And that's what I really like about it, is he has this nice humor about the game.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for this Q&A. I mean, I don't know how many more there's gonna be, but I think you did a good job with the commentaries. Definitely one of the channels that I always make sure to watch, and I rewatch the videos. I was thinking about making like a playlist of like just the videos that I'm particularly interested in, like Spy or Sniper. But yeah, I enjoy all the videos, and I definitely think that it's a solid channel, and there's no begging for likes and favorites and all that.
Yeah, I don't do that. If you guys like it, go ahead and like it, but I don't ask for that kind of stuff, because I don't really look at views or likes or sub count. I'm more interested in the comments and the discussion about the video.
Cool. Well, awesome. Well, again, thanks for answering all the questions, and for you guys who stuck around to listen to this video, thanks for listening, because I think it's important. I think it's more than just hey guys, check out my frag video and my trick stabs, and look how many kills I have. I'm top 3 every single time I make a YouTube video. It's more than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's important that you at least respond to comments every now and then. So
yeah.
Thanks. Anything else you want to say?
Oh, just thank you for listening.
Cool. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you guys online. You can always jump on the fish, and maybe you can be in the next video. Cool. All right. See ya.
All right. See ya.